Today we're making the easiest, cheapest, and best pasta sauce you'll ever have in your life. Hands down, hands up, to the side. Doesn't matter how you measure it, it's literally the best. One time I made it for my nonna and her review was, "Beh, it's okay," which translates roughly to amazing, authentic, incredible, the moment. This recipe is not a family recipe. Those are ancient Sicilian secrets.
And I could tell you those, but then I have to kill you.
No, this is a recipe by Marcella Hazan.
Who's Marcella Hazan?
Marcella Hazan is an Italian-American cookbook author who is known for emphasizing ingredients, balance, and simplicity in Italian cuisine. If you don't have a nonna, she's now your substitute.
And I your nonno. You make a nonno so proud. But why are you so skinny? Huh? Your mommy and daddy no feed you?
Before we begin, 2 warnings. First, this is not the time to be creative. You're gonna follow this recipe to a T, no substitutes, no adding things. At every step, you're gonna be like, this feels wrong and looks ugly. That means you're doing it right, just trust the process. Second, be careful who you make this for, because this recipe is so good that it can make your crush fall in love with you. One time I made this for a friend, they took a bite, eyes glazed over, and they were like, so, what are we? The first and most important ingredient, a can of San Marzano tomatoes, stick butter, a pinch of salt, a medium onion, some pasta, of course. If you get really large pasta, it makes your crush think that you're sophisticated. I don't know the science behind it, but it works. A little baby sprig of basil, though some of you might call this basil, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. These are all the ingredients you're gonna need. So take every other ingredient in your kitchen, stuff it in a cannon, and shoot it out the window. Because if I see you adding pepper to this sauce, you're getting the wooden spoon. Unless you like that. In which case, no spoon for you. Take your onion, you slice it in half. From here on out, you're just adding things to a pot. So take your tomatoes, pour them in the pot, take the 2 onion halves and just kind of like splunk them in there. Now you're gonna add 5 tablespoons of butter. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Hideous, right? Add a baby pinch of salt for good luck, and that's it. Welcome to my kitchen. Fellow New Yorkers are like, hey, that's a pretty good kitchen. And everybody else in every part of the country or world is like, how the hell do you cook in there? We're gonna find out today. So take your ugly pot, put it on a medium, large size burner, put it on medium low and just wait for it to start simmering. So this is a good amount of simmering, no more than this. And from here on out, all you do is just periodically stir. Now, I see some of you reaching for the lid. Don't cover it. You can put some kind of screen or strainer on top if you're worried about it splashing everywhere, but don't cover it with a lid. By this point, anybody you live with is emerging from their rooms to inquire about what the amazing smell is. Oh, hey Tufi. She's not here for the pasta. She just likes gnawing on the wooden spoon sometimes. This is gonna serve about 4 people, so now's the time to call up your top 3 crushes, because in 45 minutes, you're gonna be hosting your own episode of The Bachelor. I guess I'm gonna wait around.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Wow, long time no see. I streamed about 4 hours ago. This one is the smallest apartment I think in the entire game, and that is definitely not a bad thing. I kind of love my Sims living in small apartments. I feel like it's more realistic. What can we logically delete to save some money? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
Courtney?
Wait, stop.
We're about 10 minutes away from the sauce being ready, so I've started some water for the pasta. This is the kind of consistency that I like, but if you like a thicker sauce, you can just leave it on for longer. I won't yuck your yum. These onion bits you can remove, but they're nice in a sandwich or even with bread. I think you'll like them, so at least just give them a try. I see a lot of you making the pasta, making the sauce, putting the pasta on a plate, and then putting the sauce on top. And to be quite frank, it ain't cute. Get the pasta to an al dente state, a little bit more al dente than you'd like, strain it, and then add it to the sauce and let it cook for another 1 or 2 minutes. It appears that my fly's been down this whole video. This would be much easier if I had forks, but forks are for dorks, and I'm not a dork, I'm a wimp and a little binge. Okay, so we're gonna strain. I wonder if I can get the squishy noises for you. Something that my mother, who is Italian, does is she'll add the cheese to the sauce at this state and it all kind of melts together. I don't do that because as a lactose intolerant person, I like to control my cheese intake and there's already a lot of butter in here. But if you have a stronger gut than me, I think you should try it. Good Italian food is almost always ugly, so we're gonna do a couple things to try to make it look a little bit better. Put a little bit of cheese on top and just a little sprig of basil. Some people like to give it a little, actually worked. It released some of the aroma. Well, now all that's left to do is serve it to your crush. And if you did everything right, they could be behind your front door right now, so go check. I don't want to make this awkward, but how do I say this? The person who's my crush is you. I'm just kidding, unless. So I hope you try it. I hope you love it. I hope your crush falls madly in love with you, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. Ciao.